Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series Croc Master with Fiona, or Anne Fiona. They are number 35. Let's look at the packaging real quick. Now I thought I filmed this with him in there so it can be exciting for one of my friends that cares about that type of thing, but I didn't, so too bad. Here we go. Here is this spread right here with all the things. Yay. And this. Alright, let's get Croc Master out of the way so we can get to the star of this. Croc Master appears to be mostly new. If anything is reused, and here's what I'm not doing in this video. I'm not going to be comparing arms to every other figure. If you know the difference, feel free to talk about it in the comments. But if anything, the arms are probably roadblock, and I'm guessing the part of the upper torso is probably him, but then they retooled this or crocodile skin on top of it. I'm pretty sure they didn't do like a whole, they probably have a base generic body and then they just put this stuff on top of it. That's what I'm thinking. But you get that. This is an overlay over top of the arm. This as well. I like this right here. This eye right there. I like that. It's like templed on there. It almost looks like a sticker, but it's not. But up close you can see there is color variation. Like it's brighter green right there. This is actually sculpted and molded. And yeah, there's a lot of tooling in that. Here is the head up close. Black gimp mask with a breather. And this can actually come out for whatever reason, even though it's attached to his mouth. Does this detach? Oh, it does. Oh, I never knew that. So now I'm going to show you all this, which I wasn't going to show. I was able to port Fortnite back bling into his back. I couldn't do that with the other figures. It actually, this is from Ripley and it fits in there comfortably. Normally they're like super loose because the pegs are smaller, but maybe they did like a change or whatever. But I'm gonna put this back here and put this back there. We got this generic gun holder right there. Well, I say generic, but everything's Croc themed. Even this gun right here. It has like a scale handle right there. They don't want to just, even though they're making the guns more realistic looking, they want to give it some type of stylized effect, so it's not just a straight up gun. And here's this knife that he has down here in the boot. Oh, so you got that. Oh yeah. Put that back in here. And then he has like Croc skin boots. So yeah, there we are. I'm pretty sure these kneecaps are reused. I've seen them before. But yeah, kind of looks basic just because of his design. People want the old school retro style, and that's what's going to happen when you start working with old school retro style. Everything looks a little bit more basic and plain. I'm pretty sure they updated him in some type of way. But yeah, here he is with that gun. And here he is with this knife, which he kind of holds loosely, but he is capable of holding it. He has two other Croc mastering accessories, like this hook right here, I guess to pry the mouth open if it gets crazy, and this whip to whip them if they get crazy. You also get this chain right here, this leash. It doesn't rotate enough, and there's just one solid piece, and it can go over Fiona's head right there. Unfortunately, it does not like lock. You can get it over there, but you get to messing with it, and it's gonna be aggravating just coming straight off. It feels like it's locking when it gets to here, but then you move it and it just comes straight off. You also get two baby Crocs. One is albino, one is not. they have the teeth painted and the eyes painted. And one has the tail curled, one doesn't, but they are what they are. The underbelly is painted on this one. This one is just mostly like the creamy white color, but there you are as far as accessories. Articulation, he has the new dumbbell joint update, but he can look up a lot. You can look down, head tilts, and of course rotate. So you can turn all the way even with that still attached. Of course you can turn that way. And the base of the neck moves. Not a crazy lot, but it does move. You get a tiny bit, just like Roadblock, tiny bit of butterfly action right there. The arm can go up a slightly more than 90. You can rotate right here, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He still has pins. You have the wrist swivel, and both wrists do this. They go in and out that way. You get good ab crunch back, good ab crunch forward. You still have the ball at the base of the waist. You can rotate. Drop down hips that lets you kick out to the side all the way as normal. It lets you kick up slightly more than 90. And kick back some. Rotate right here at the thigh. Double jointed knees. Boot swivel. The feet kick up a lot. You can kick back all the way. And you get ankle pivot. Here are the bottom of the feet right here. All of them have pegs. Great, great. I'm gonna bring in comparison figures later for him, but let's get to Fiona. I like Fiona, especially Fiona's little beady eyes right here. Look at that. Like, yeah, don't mess with me. I'm not feeling you today. But Fiona, I really like the way this figure feels. I like the way it's detailed and painted. Look at that. It has like a little squishy belly. They did whatever they could to make it feel like more realistic, like old school figures like this. The tail, as you can see with these little holes, is bendy wired up. So we can bend that. Bend this. Kind of have it curled in. Right about here is where the bendy wire stops. So, yeah. Then it has a ball joint on top of that, so the tail can go down, it can go up, it can rotate, it can go side to side. Love it. I wish the thing that would have taken this to the next level is if it had knee joints, knee and elbow joints, or whatever you call them on an alligator, on a crocodile. But this leg appears to be on a ball joint, so I can go out some, and of course rotate all the way around. Now these are on the hinge, so you can hinge it back, hinge it all the way forward, and you get an ankle pivot. This is on a hand swivel, unlike the rear legs, and the same articulation in the front and the back. You can go back like that, you can come forward and pivot. Then you have like this upper torso articulation, so it can go up and down, left and right, and rotate. You can rotate here, go up some, more than you can go down, and the mouth opens like that, and that is crazy detailed. Look at that. It doesn't turn mid right here, but I like her. Very, very nice, very detailed. You can kind of get it standing up on the hands and like the different crocodile walking poses and whatnot. Now, I don't have a ruler in here, but I would imagine that this thing is at least 10 inches long, if not 11 inches long, because this has to be like a close to 7-inch action figure. So Yeah, it might even be, yeah, it's somewhere between 10 and 12 inches long. All right, while I'm trying to get him posed for size comparison, what I will mention that's kind of been aggravating for me is he has those ankles where you have to like mess with them to get him in the sweet spot so he can just stand up straight. I hate that. Drives me up the wall. But as you can see, it is capable of happening. So there you are with that. Here's this size comparison. And here's this comparison right here. Deluxe glass transformer. At the end of the day though, I think this is a really cool set. I think when I try to use my childlike wonder mind, this is awesome. It's awesome that you get a fully articulated action figure that comes with a bunch of accessories and things. And then you get a fully articulated, highly detailed crocodile, sorry. And like I said, the only thing this thing is missing is the joints right there in the knee and elbow type area. So if it had that, like, wow, awesome. On my copy, the knees seem to be a little bit aggravating, but it's a cool action figure. If you like Croc Master or you want just another Cobra agent in your team, you're gonna want this. It's no problem with collecting this. You've collected everything else. It's a good action figure. It's a good action figure set, I should say. But anyway, thank y'all for watching this, even though you probably already knew that. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Follow me on Twitter. Check my links in the description. You never know what I'll have down there. Until next time, T-Man978, out of here. Well, if it had that, like, wow, awesome. Click the videos, click the fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You should really click these videos, click the videos, click those fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit. Go ahead and click that shit. If you did, you would like it.